All right, guys, welcome to Theme, where we're going to do a very condensed version of what we did in class today. We started our new unit on atlases and world maps and coordinates and using maps, and we're very excited to get into it. So let's get into the details, shall we? So the aims for today's class is to be able to find countries, Europe and North and South America on a map. You should be able to find cities in the UK and identify some of their features, and to find information in an atlas using the index and simple coordinates. That's very important for today. Success criteria is to look up the coordinates of those locations and to find a location on a page by using these coordinates. You should be able to identify physical features on a map and to use the key to help describe what kind of feature that is, and to use the index to find places' names and to find the correct page in the atlas to find that information. So before we got started, I pulled this slide on the screen and asked everybody to find Sheffield, England. I gave everybody an atlas and told them whoever finds it first can get $1. So everybody was racing around. I gave them only 2 minutes, and only one student did what they were supposed to do. Now, the whole point of this activity is to use this book. This is an atlas. The atlas is full of continents, countries, rivers, mountains, cities, roads, you name it. The whole planet, all the information is there for us to use. So why did it take them so long to find it? In the year 2020, we are so accustomed to going to the computer, going into mom and dad's smartphone and typing in anything we want and getting that information instantaneously. However, only one of my students knew that they should go into the index. Now, what's in the index? The index is full of all the information they need and the page that it was on. So when one of my students found Sheffield English, we went through the information on that page. So here on this page is an example of all the information on the index. So it's going to say Sheffield, that's the place's name, the city. Then you have the country, England. It has the page number 13, where we can go in the atlas to find our map that has Sheffield on it. Now, square E2. If you look at a map, it's usually broken up into individual squares. So you can find the square E2 and know exactly where Sheffield, England is. Lastly, it gives us our latitude and longitude. These are the coordinates, and we're going to be studying this a little bit longer. You'll get a north, west, south, or east, depending on what hemisphere or latitude and longitude you're at. So, for example, Sheffield is 53 degrees, 23 degrees north, and 130 west. And if we had a globe, that's exactly where it would be. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Mo, this is so old. Why do we need to learn how to use maps and learn how to read these indexes to find this information when I have a smartphone? Well, sometimes there are examples when we're not going to have a GPS or a smartphone to guide us, and we should know how to get a compass and to read a map properly so we don't get lost in the wilderness. Or maybe we're driving and the GPS stops working and we can't find our way. So these are very useful tools to figure out where we are and how to get to where we're going. Now, the activity or homework that I put in the folder is for an atlas and using the index to find. This is not something that you should be typing into a computer to find the answer. That's not the exercise. Anybody can do that. It's very important for this activity to find an atlas. If you cannot find an atlas, there's really no point in doing it, because you can easily just go to the computer and find the answer. Again, it's not about finding the answer. It's how did we find that answer? Going into the index, looking for the page number, going to the page and finding the information. Some of the cities that they put aren't in the index. So you'll have to find the other information. It may say you're in France. Okay, so now we have to find the index for France. Then we have to find the city on the map. but that city isn't in the index. So we have to look a little deeper because we're looking for a specific river. So there's a lot of different information. I do want you to go over it. There's 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and the answers are there. So if you do want to practice a little bit, maybe get a world map, maybe practice putting in these coordinates and seeing what you get. But if you don't have an atlas, it's going to be really tough. All of us at school have atlases, so do the best that you can. Try to hang in there. If you have any questions, let us know. Okay, until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Have a fantastic day, and hopefully, hope, you guys come back so that we can do this in face-to-face, because we miss you. Have a fantastic day, guys.